What is up, MFers? I hope you guys are having an amazing, amazing day. As you can see, got the old sun hat on, got the old dirty sandal flip-flops because they were in the sand all weekend on. So that obviously means it is summer, and we're gonna go do some dock flipping at this this sexy little lake right here. You've seen me film here many times before. We got docks, we got slaunches, we got riprap, we got more slaunches. So totally jacked to get out today in this nice sunny hot day. Man, it has been freaking hot. It's like 100 degrees here the last several days, so we're gonna take advantage of that and hopefully get on a little bit of a dock flipping or a crankbait bite or something. But I was talking to the family this weekend and I had this sun hat on because it was 1,000,000 degrees outside. I was like, I should come out with an MFer hat, MFer sun hat with my logo right here. What do you guys think about that? You think I should come out with a MFer big floppy hat, maybe like a straw hat or something? I don't even know. You guys let me know down in the comments, but I'm gonna get the boat launched and we're gonna go catch some slaunches, I hope. Let's go. Okay, MFers, as you can see, we got some docks going on right here. I just told you guys we're gonna be flipping some docks, and I think we'll start off with a little beavery, creaturey style bait. Just talk to an MFer at the dock. So once again, if you guys ever see me out, please say hi. He said hi. He said what's up. He said I like the videos. And he said he was catching a lot of fish. So hopefully we get out and stick a bunch of slaunches today. All right, first cast with the cranking-bait, and we got a fish. Maybe riprap's the way to go today. Hey, not a bad one either. Look at that one. Dude, chill. Not a giant, but a little 2.5 pounder. Got it on the 6 cents Crush 50 squared bill crankbait. Just fished a bunch of docks. Just made it to some riprap. First cast the crankbait, caught a fish. So, I think we're gonna be fishing some more ripping rap with the cranking bait. Now, when I tell you guys it's been a little toasty lately, I freaking mean it. It has been well over 100 degrees here in the Omaha area the last 3 or 4 days, and that brought the water temperature up pretty substantially. It was like right around 68, 70 degrees. There's another fish right there. Okay, riprap might be the way to go. Holy fatness. Look how chubby this little guy is. Ha. He wanted to eat a bluegill as well. This new color is fantastic, by the way. Anyways, the water was like 69, 70 degrees, and it is 82.3 degrees 3 days later. I suppose the 100-degree heat will do that. So we're just gonna have to adapt with the conditions. Probably gonna have these fish a whole lot more active, even though they already were really active, but we're gonna throw a moving bait, try to pick some of those off. Maybe throw a big bait around. It's pretty muddy for it, but I kind of want to try some of these new big shad swim baits that I got. See if we can get a bigger quality of bass fish today. But good start so far. Okay. Man, they are eating the crankbait so far today. I will absolutely take that. He was right on the corner of this dock. I'm glad I made one more sneaky little flip right there. Oh, and we got a pier. Dude, relax. Please don't hook finger me. Sweet, 2.5 plus pounder. Fat dudes today. Let's find a big one. There we go. Ooh, that might be a better one. He's not sure. Oh God, it's a slaunch. It's a big one. Stay hooked. Stay hooked. Sure glad I don't have the net out right now. That's brilliant. Oh my God, he's fighting to loosen my drag for this psychopath. Probably not gonna boat flip him. He looks pretty well fed. And this isn't exactly my flipping rod either. Hell yes, that one's probably 4.5 pounder or so. Fat post-spawn fish on the 6 cents Crush 50 squared bill cranked bait. Good God, this dude was not coming off. These little triple grip type hooks they put on these 6 cents Crush crankbaits are insane. I like them a lot.
I like it a lot.
Sweetness, 4.5 plus pounder, maybe close to 5. Look at that sexy thing. Get her back in the water. Sweet. I think crankbaits are going to be the way to go. We got this warm weather. The crazy thing is we don't have our typical crankbait conditions, you know, cloudy, wind, stuff like that. These are flipping conditions and we're catching them on the crankbait, but you can't argue with results. This was one of the first docks I threw the crankbait by, these little poles right here, and she clocked it. So, man, this is going to be a fun day. I like this. Good God. That little dude about took the rod out of my hand. Of course, the only one that doesn't get hooked. Peckerhead on the end of a dock. Look at that little baby. Ow! Suppose we gotta mix in a couple flare fish once in a while, right? Okay. Okay. Little slappy McGee. You know what? You're small. Go away. Don't hook me, please. Well, I've been fishing for about an hour and a half now. Probably caught close to 10 fish or so, all on the crankbait. They don't seem to want the flip and bite today, but I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. I'm gonna go fish some more main lake stuff, wait on the other end, go back into some little sneaky backwaters, maybe fish some pads, stuff like that. Try to get a little frog bite, mix it up a little bit. So far, beautiful day on the water. It's starting to heat up though, and I don't really want to be out here when it's 103 degrees outside. Even though I do love the heat, I hate the cold weather. Not really thinking that's what I want to do today. So let's fish around for a couple more hours, switch things up a little bit. Crankbait bite, fire so far. Let's go catch some more. There we go. That's a decent one. Just made a little move, fishing more of like a little pocket off the main lake, and look at that. Nice little fat 2-pounder. Man, these fish are definitely eating well in here. There's quite a few shad, a lot of bluegill. Cannot beat it. Post-spawn, rip-rap fishing with cranking baits. Pa-pow! Mm-hmm. Yes. These fish cannot resist this crankbait. Cannot. Oh, and I about wore it in my hand. Dude, relax. Another solid crankbait fish before I attempt to take that out of my hand right now. Yep. Whew. That was sketchy. I don't know if I've explained to you guys enough about what I'm doing here, but basically just simple stuff. Sorry about the background plane taking off noise. But basically, I'm just paralleling this riprap. I'm making sure this 6 cents Crush 50 square bill bounces off as much stuff down there as possible. I know I get questions all the time. I know I got a lot of new MFers, a ton of new subscribers lately. They probably don't know this, but that's what I do a whole lot. You got to run this square bill crankbait into stuff, whether that be a riprap, dock, lay down, stumps, whatever, even grass. If you can do it without bogging up on the hooks, that's how you're gonna get bit on crankbaits. People ask me all the time, and I see people doing it wrong all the time, just throwing a crankbait straight in at the bank and retrieving it out to the boat. Sure, you'll catch a fish every once in a while like that, but paralleling down the edge of stuff like this, bouncing off those rocks, is absolutely key to getting bites. And as you've seen today, they're eating it pretty damn well. And again, since we do have a ton of new MFers, just to let you know, this square bill I'm throwing that I'm catching fish on like over and over and over and over and over. This is a pretty solid looking fish. This is the 6 cents, oh, he got away. 6 cents Crush 50 square bill. It comes in a lot of really sexy colors. This is my favorite bluegill pattern for off-colored water. I don't even know what it's called. It's brand new. You'll see it on their site, 6centslures.com. But you also can save money on your 6cents.com order by putting in MF10. The promo code will save you a little bit of money. Handle the shipping or the tax or whatever, but yeah, these are the best crankbaits I know of, so that's what I use, and they support the channel, so go support them. All right, MFers, we're gonna hit a couple more spots before the day is done. We're catching a ton of fish. It's a good time, don't get me wrong, but holy balls, it's getting hot. And black was a bad choice. Should not have wore a black shirt. Good news though, I do have some Milliken Fishing sun shirts that are now available. I just don't have my shipment of them yet. Those are in the mail still because they just got put on the site on millikenfishing.com this last week. But yeah, I need to snag some of those because I am sweating my balls off. It's like noon. Just looked at my phone. It's 99 degrees and the feel like's like 110 or something stupid. And I didn't bring enough water or ice because I've never fished before apparently, so I'm not prepared. At least I got some sunscreen. I'm gonna reel this fish in now. You guys probably think I'm like literally throwing only a crankbait today. I swear to you guys, I have flipped and flipped and flipped with no results. And every time I throw a crankbait, catch a fish like that on every stretch of bank. We just made it back to this little backwater type area. More parallelogramming the ripping wrap. And I can about promise you, we're gonna get back there a little further. Right where it gets janky, up in that direction. Not where the unicorn and swan float are, but further back there where I caught my tomato cage last time I was here. And we're probably gonna catch some back there as well. There we go. What did I tell you guys? I was like, we'll get back here to this janky looking rock. And this guy was right on the edge of the janky looking rock. Once again, I swear, I'm throwing other baits. I've thrown topwater, I've flipped. Squared bill crankbaits, guys. Squared bill crankbaits. Well guys, that was a really good time on the water today for a couple hours. You know, the clouds and the wind actually did come out a little bit, thank God, because I just looked at my phone, it's 104 degrees. It is hot out here, but I'm still catching fish. I can't hate it. Now today was all about the 6 cents Crush 50 little square bill crankbait. For whatever reason, I flipped around and I could not get bits flipping or bites flipping. I couldn't do either of those. The water was off colored and they wanted that little chartreuse gill color. I'll link that down below. Again, use MF10 to save a little bit of money on your 6 cents lures order. But I'm doing a little bit of fishing this weekend. By a little bit, I mean 4 straight days of grinding in my first ever individual solo tournament, fishing for a state championship this weekend. But I will have many more details in the next video about what's going on with that. I'm super jacked though. It's gonna be an epic time. It's gonna be really hot like it is today, but I'm fishing in Ozark Lake, so the conditions are gonna be totally different. But thank you guys so much for watching this video and every video. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything. The Tahoe has been fantastic so far. I loved all the comments in that video talking about what I should do to mod that beast right there. So if you have a modification request or suggestion for me, go watch that video and comment down below. Let me know what you think I should do. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.
I'm not sorry. I can't help this love like mine. I'm not sorry. I can't stop with a love like mine.